All you guys who've been posting those big Mike memes, I guess it's time to take a victory lap. Okay, so is Obama gay? So I personally don't care, but this has been an American cultural question for over a decade, a question that needs to be answered. The only thing about this whole topic that would matter to me is the fact that if he is gay, he's a fraud. Is another reason to call him a fraud. Another reason for me to believe that this whole persona, Obama, yes we can, his whole backstory, all that crap is completely made up, and this person is a politician created in the lab. And you might think with the way culture is today, 2023, you might think that if he is, he should just come out. He just come out the closet. You see what the left is pushing, LGBT, element of P and all that. But even though they push that crap, a lot of those Democrats, especially the men and the black men, a lot of those Democrats are homophobic as hell. So they talk a good game, they go along to get along, but deep down inside, they want nothing to do with that. That's why oftentimes they use gay as an insult. Just like recently, we just saw it. Neo, he came out talking about we don't need the trans kids, this is ridiculous. And the rebuttal against Neo was a bunch of homophobic insults. And those insults were from liberals. So a lot of these people on the left, a lot of these Democratic men, even if they are gay, they're not coming out the closet. But Obama may have had some help. His brother Malik tried to help him come out the closet. Malik Obama posted on Twitter a couple of weeks ago. He said, yeah, this dude is definitely gay. He said his brother is definitely gay, but then they came after him, so he had to delete the tweet. And for some reason, I can't even find the post. When something's posted on Twitter, it's usually on the internet forever. We got screenshots, but for some reason, this one's gone. Every time Obama is involved in some type of scandal, it's hard to find the pictures, the evidence online, because the powers that be have some vested interest in protecting this man. But let's get into this article. We got a New York Post article that talks about Obama's biographer, David Garrow. And he has some interesting things to say. Barack Obama is as insecure as Trump, his biographer said this week, and doubled down on his book's revelation that the former president repeatedly fantasizes about making love to men. Damn! He just came out and said, I wonder how this biographer gets so close and personal with Barack if he's going to come out and spill the beans like that. Repeatedly fantasizes about making love to men. This guy is a closeted fraud. David Garrow penned a 1,472-page Rising Star, The Making of Barack Obama in 2017, which he discussed in a lengthy interview with Tablet Wednesday. So yeah, the story is a few years old, but the whole thing has resurfaced because of this interview. The 70-year-old Pulitzer Prize winning historian sat down with Obama for 8 hours over 3 days for one massive tome, which received mixed reviews, and obtained letters from 3 of his former girlfriends. Damn, you got to watch out because you 60-some years old and these people can dig so deep into your past and they can find girlfriends from 35, 40 years ago. Among them was Alex McNear, Obama's girlfriend when they both attended Occidental College in Los Angeles. When Alex showed me the letter, she kept the letter. How long ago? Wasn't this like 40 years ago? She's holding on to letters like she has dirt on this man from the 1980s. And she's like, yeah, I got the letters. I'm going to show you everything. So when Alex showed me the letters from Iraq, she redacted one paragraph from one of them and just said, it's about homosexuality. Oh, man. So people are going to say, well, if he's gay, he's just going to come out and say it because there's nothing wrong with that. He's not. He's not going to come out and say it because as much as they act like they support LGBT, element of P and all that, they don't want to be labeled as one of them. They don't want to be labeled among those freaks that we see every June. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Well, there's a lot more about things that Obama's been involved in, like cheating on Michelle, cocaine, all kinds of stuff like that. But I'm not even going to get into all of that and about his fraudulent sounding past. I'm not going to get, that's a completely different video. But one thing I will say about Obama's past life is not only did he pick Michelle because she's black and she's chocolate type black, he also picked her because she's a woman, because apparently Obama was gay, having sexual relationships with men even back in his 20s, but he had political aspirations back then. And in the 80s, a black politician, it was kind of hard to have a white wife, an Asian wife, and damn sure you couldn't have a man. So Obama gave up things that he loved, possibly sex with men, and these other women that he preferred over Michelle, but he gave that up for his political aspirations. I guess it worked out for him. But let's look at this quote here from his biographer. Obama would later confide to a girlfriend that he had thought about and considered gayness, but ultimately decided that a same-sex relationship would be less challenging and demanding than developing one with the opposite sex, Garrow writes. So right there, his biographer, who knows all these intimate details about him, he's letting us know right here. Barack, maybe he'll come out the closet, but I seriously doubt it. But it seems like Barack gave up his desires for other men for his political career. Or did he? Because the mean guys are going to tell me, no, he didn't. So, okay, I'm going to ask a question. I don't know. I've seen the memes. I've seen the videos. Let's ask the question. Is Michelle a man? Let's look at this clip here.
And men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country.
So some people defend this saying, oh, well, he was talking about a guy. The admiral name was Michael. He messed up. I don't know. It's very coincidental. Yeah, it's crazy. And apparently there have been other occasions where he's referred to Michelle as Michael. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe Michelle is Michael. I mean, for a woman, she is really tall, and a lot of people point to her physique, how ripped she is. Look at her back and her arms and all that. But like I said, I don't know. And a lot of people talk about her face. I don't really know about that because there's some ugly ass women out here. I'm not saying my personal opinion on Michelle. I'm not going to get into that, but it's some ugly ass men looking women. So I don't think her facial structure really matters that much. Now let's look at this one.
I've already come out to speak about Michelle Obama being a man. That's not Michelle, that's Michael, aka Big Mike. You can't try to tell me this thing was born a woman. I fail to believe that. I'll come with empirical evidence. You see that's a ball sack right there. It's clear as day. You can zoom in if you like. You can screenshot that perfect moment. You can pause the video. You can save whatever you like.
Yikes. I'm gonna let you think what you want with that one. I'm not even gonna comment too much on that. So yeah, people have been speculating since the mid 2000s about this man. So we have a lot of evidence. A lot of people saying it's coincidental, but we have a lot of evidence that seemingly, including his biographer, that seemingly points to the fact that this man is living a double life, that he's a straight up fraud. So let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had tried.